fact sat on the floor, in case you're wondering. I just thought, you know what, it's raining outside. I got up this morning and it was so like crisp outside, like it was cold and a wee bit icy. It was a wee bit icy, and I just started getting so excited for like autumn and winter and Christmas. So I just got my wee comfy jumper and we're just gonna do a wee cozy haul today. This from Morgan's bag I actually don't think I can lift because it is so heavy. Okay, I can't lift it. This is it here. It's literally so massive. We're just gonna go through it just to kind of see, because I know Home Bargains is good to get a good wee bargain, so I'm sure a lot of you are wondering what they're doing at the minute, if there are any good bargains, and
I'm here to help you with that.
the first item I got was just this brush. I actually haven't bought a new brush in quite a while. It's just like a typical normal brush, it's nothing special. It says James London Styling Cushion Brush. It was £2.99, which isn't super cheap for a brush, I don't think. I suppose brushes sometimes can be like £10, but I thought it was pretty good, and I really do need a new brush, like a proper one to like. Then I also got this makeup brush. I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos, but I don't clean my brushes and makes them not last really that long at all, so I do kind of need cheaper ones. So I got this one. It's called Olivia Hale powder brush. I used the Real Techniques brush and it literally looks the exact same basically. This was $1.99, which is super cheap for a makeup brush. Well, I think it's super cheap anyway, just considering like obviously I've been using the Real Techniques and they are a bit more expensive. I've been really into hair masks at the minute because obviously, as you can see, I dye my hair, so I need to get a lot of masks to try and like keep it alive, because when you bleach your hair blonde it doesn't really survive that long. So I seen this hair mask. It's the Pantene Repair and Protect, helps repair 6 months of damage in one use, apparently it says. I haven't tried it yet. I will try it and let you know if it's good in like one of my other videos or my vlog. I also just want to mention, if my eyelashes are distracting, I'm sorry, we're not going to talk about it. I'm at that like awkward stage, you know, where you need to get your eyelash extensions done again, so I'm really apologizing for that. This hair mask was $1.49, which is like super cheap for a hair mask, so if you're trying to get a hair mask, go and try this. I haven't tried it yet, so obviously I can't say if it's good or not, but it's a really good price for a hair mask, so I'm excited to try it and I will let you know how it is. And then obviously I got one of these Garnier Skin Active Tissue Masks. So these are just so good. I think they're like the same price everywhere, so it wasn't super cheap. $1.99, yeah, so it wasn't super cheap, but it was just the same price as they always are everywhere. I'm one of those people that I don't like, you know, the masks that you put on and have to wash off, because it's just
Far too much effort for me. I just don't have the time for that.
So these sheet masks are so good. You just put them on, take it off, and then rub in whatever's left just into your face, like using your hands if you want. Then next we have this lip balm, which is honestly the lip balm I just always use. I never use any other lip balm than this, and I have used this exact same lip balm for I think about like 5 years now. It's just the best lip balm, and if anyone is looking for one, it's the Nivea Long Lasting Moisture Carrying Lip Balm. It's the best. The light blue one, basically the light blue Nivea lip balm, is just so good. I can't remember how much this actually was. We didn't actually write this down, but I'm pretty sure it's like either £1 or like $1.50, but it's not too expensive. It is a really good lip balm as well. I really recommend it. Next we've got some more like homey stuff. We got these mason jars, just because me and Matthew do make quite a lot of cocktails, and we do have like, you know, like the martini glasses and like gin glasses and stuff, but we don't have any like wee fancy things, you know, for wee like quirky cocktails. I hate that word, quirky. I don't know why I said that. So they basically just say Mason on it, and yeah, just have wee rose gold lid. You can get them with either a gold lid or a silver or this rose gold. We chose the rose gold, and these were actually 50p each, so that is an absolute bargain. That was so cheap just for these wee jars, and I feel like you don't even just need to use them for cocktails. Like, I feel like they would have just so many uses. I don't know if any of you like follow Miss Hinch as well, but I love watching Miss Hinch's Instagram stories, and she has been using these like food bag clips for so long, and I wanted them. I don't know why I didn't just go to the shop and get them, but I didn't. But I finally have them now, and I'm so excited to start like you know, like I have this bag of porridge oats and it just doesn't fold over properly, and I've just been thinking for so long how I want these just to close the bag of porridge oats, and just things like flour and crisps that you're not going to eat until later. It's going to be so handy. So this is them. They come in like all different sizes, so there's these like smaller ones, or you have like the super long ones. So yeah, there's all different shapes and sizes in here, all different colors, I do like the pastel colours as well. I think they'll really go with my house and look good. These were 69p, which is super cheap for, I know they're not really like anything special, but I feel like in another shop these would be like £5 or something. Absolutely ridiculous. We always go on about how we don't have those wee like measuring things, you know, to see how much like a cup is or a teaspoon, and it's so annoying. So we finally got some. So they're just like grey, which I think will kind of go with like anyone's house, which is good. I can't remember if you can get them in other colours, but this is the colour we chose anyway. So this one is like the cup measuring cup, and this one is the measuring spoons. I feel like they would look nice as well if you were just to like hang them up in your kitchen. Just like that. I think that would look super cute. So the measuring cups, these ones are 99p. And the measuring spoons were 69p. So again, super cheap. If you were to go to like a kitchen shop, these would probably be like a freaking tenner or something, like ridiculous. So definitely go and pick these out if you're looking for something like that. And we just seen these wee like rose goldy straws. We just thought we would get in case anyone like comes over for like, I don't know, like some drinks or anything, just have these in. These were 99p. And then Home Bargains actually have some Christmas stuff in already, which I'm super excited about. They did have a Halloween section, but they had like a small Christmas section, so they're getting their stuff in, which is so exciting. And I saw these wee Christmas straws, which are just so cute. They have like wee figures on them, and oh, they're just so cute. These were also 99p, which I think is so cheap because you get 20 in this. I don't understand how there's 20, because it looks like there's just 10. Like it looks like there's just 2 rows, but it says 20. So this one is a bit different. It's just a washing up bowl. But did anyone ever have, like, if you still live at home, you probably still have this, or when you lived at home, like a sick bucket that you would just have to put beside your bed to be sick in? Like it was usually like a mop bucket or something. I think when I was growing up it was a mop bucket. Since me and Matthew have moved out, like if I'm ever hungover or sick, like I have to have a plastic bag, and it just scares me to throw up in it, so I have to go to the toilet. So I seen this and I was like, we need a sick bucket in our house. It's just needed. It's needed. So we got one. So it's literally just like a black tub basically. It's meant for washing up, but it's gonna be our sick bucket. This was just like £1, so super cheap, and it'll be handy for when we get sick. In Home Bargains, I've never really thought about looking at their candles or anything, because I always thought the smell's not going to be too nice. Like it's probably either going to be super light, or it's like pointless, or it's just not going to be a nice smell. But we had a look at the candles when we were in there, and we actually got a couple. So there's this like more Halloween candle. It's called Trick or Treat. It's just got like a wee Halloween vibe on the front, like some pumpkins, and it actually does smell like Halloween. Like I don't even know how to describe it. It is kind of like a pumpkin-y smell, but like a sweet smell as well, like sweet pumpkins. But I feel like this is going to be so good to light around Halloween. So this candle was 99p, which for a candle is super cheap. And then also picked up a Christmas one as well. This one is Warm Apple and Cinnamon. It's a nice red Christmassy colour. It was $1.99, which is pretty good as well for a candle. Oh my god. Oh my god, it smells so good. Do you know when you go to the garden centre at Christmas, it's all like done up Christmassy with the trees and everything, and you walk in and there's that smell? Oh, it's so excited for Christmas. I might even like this like later on. It just smells so Christmassy. It just makes you feel happy inside, the smell. And then we just got a couple of wee like cleaning things. This Dettol surface cleanser, if anyone cares. And then Febreze fabric. This is the best thing ever. You probably have used this before, because who hasn't, but it's literally the best thing. You can just spray it on like your sofa or your bed or anything. It just makes it smell like a wee bit nicer.
Not that it smells bad, but you know what I mean, just freshen up a wee bit.
The Dettol was $1.29 and the Febreze was $1.99, so still a bargain. Still really good. Just essentials, you know, that you need in the house. Now, I don't know why I got this, to be honest. I was just in there and I was like, I need a hobby. Like obviously I have YouTube and stuff that I do as a hobby, but I was like, when I'm just sitting, just like wanting to do something, just like a wee, just keep my mind busy, I was like, this is perfect. So it's this Disney Pixar colouring in book, but it actually looks so good. So there was a Finding Nemo one, and it was like a storybook of Finding Nemo, but you just coloured it in. So that's what I picked up first, but then I seen this one and I was like,
I I need to get this instead.
It's got like Monsters Inc in it. Can you see? Monsters Inc. We've got Ratatouille. Is that Finding Nemo or Finding Dory? I think it's Finding Nemo. Cars. Cars is my favourite Disney movie for anyone that doesn't know. But yeah, I am so excited to just sit and colour this in, and like I haven't coloured in so long. I'm just super excited for it. So this was obviously $1.99 and it does come with pencils, but I just got these pencils as well just in case. They're like half and half like colours, so it's like one side is a colour and then the other side, so you can like fit more in here, and there's way more colours. This was 69p, so super cheap for just some wee colouring in pencils. And obviously while we were there we had to get Lexi a wee treat, so we got her this bone, which we actually went to the shop yesterday and she's not allowed yet because I had to do my haul first, so she'll be happy to see this tonight. So it's just a wee ring. It says Toy Boy nylon ring, chicken flavour, but she doesn't really have anything like this. We usually, you know, the like flavoured bones and stuff, like toy bones, we usually get her those and she loves them. So we thought a ring, because you can like pull that as well and like play with it and stuff. Thought she might like this a bit more, just something a wee bit different. This was just $1.99, which is pretty good because if you go to Pets at Home or something, the toys are quite expensive, so I feel like this was really good and really cheap for that. And then we got her these wee gravy bones, which she's never had before. Usually for a treat she just has like dentist sticks or something, or like other things by bakers. We've never tried these, but she's really into like meat and gravy and stuff, so we thought she might like them as a wee treat. So we're gonna try them on her, see if she likes them. I think she will. And then I just got Assured deodorant because you always need to be smelling good. So the rest of the stuff is kind of just like foodie stuff. I have already opened it because I snuck a wee packet last night. It's this bag of Monster Munch, which I thought was so good because you get like 4 of each. I feel like in these packs usually you get 2 or 3, but you get 4 of each, which I thought was really good. These were $1.99 as well, which absolute bargain. Got some Pop-Tarts. These are the only Pop-Tarts I'll like eat. Do you ever get the, you know, the like fruity ones and stuff? I don't really like them. I like the chocolatey ones, or like the like treat ones. And these were $1.29, which is actually cheap for Pop-Tarts. And then this, I got Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. I just took it out of the freezer there, so it's still quite frozen. But this, let me see how much this was. This was $1.49. For Ben & Jerry's is literally like £4 usually or something. It's like really expensive. So this was $1.49, so that's why I got it, because it was just so cheap. And I do like the cookie dough. I think there was only, was it a brownie one, I think, and the cookie dough. There was only the 2 options. I think that's why it was cheap. Maybe they're like the most common or something, but I am excited to eat this. I haven't had a tub of Ben & Jerry's in literally like 3 years, so long. I got some Happy Hippo biscuits, which I literally love. I'm just the biggest fan of Kinder. Like, it's my favorite chocolate, Kinder and Galaxy probably, but definitely Kinder. I love Kinder so much. These were only 99p, which is like super cheap I think for Kinder, and you get 5 wee bars in it as well, which is super cheap. And then I got the Milky Way crispy rolls. I haven't had these in honestly forever, and I just had to get them just because I haven't had them in so long, and they just are so good. These were 99p as well for 5 bars as well. So these, honestly, I don't, if you're not vegetarian, if you're trying to be vegetarian, vegan, whatever, no matter what, these are honestly the best sausages ever. They're the best sausages I've ever tasted. They are the Linda McCartney ones, and I usually always get them in Tesco, but they're usually always sold out. Like, every time I go and try and get them, I did not know Home Bargains did them. So if anyone's trying to get these and you are like me and always go to Tesco and they're sold out, go to Home Bargains, because they had so much of them in the freezer section. I'm not 100% sure how much these were, but they are honestly so delicious. And then I got some of this curry mix, which I actually never tried before I moved in with Matthew. My family didn't really eat things like this, but it's actually really good. Like, it actually just tastes like curry that you get from like a chip shop or a Chinese or whatever. It's really good. And this was just $1.99 as well. You can literally make it so quick. You just literally put it in like a pan and just heat it with some water, I think it is. And we got some Cadbury Suns just because they were cheap and I haven't had them in ages. They were just $1.49, which I think is super cheap again for some Cadbury Suns. Then love a bit of Milka. I don't really get Milka unless I'm on holiday, but I got this wee Milka bar, which is the almond crispy cream. So I'm excited to try that. It says it's new, so yeah, I've never tried it before, but this was I think it was 60p for this, which is really cheap for a Milky Bar. And then we have these Dairy Dunkers, which I have become obsessed with at the minute. The Russells round the corner from me does these, and I seen them and I had to try them because I love Doritos and dip. So I was like, these are probably going to be the same. They are the best and worst thing to happen to me because I eat them like every day. I'm addicted to them, but they just...
My mouth's already wandering, like talking about them.
They're just so good. So I think you need to try these. These were $1.49 as well. I've already eaten one, but yeah, they're still good. And then the last thing, which I have already eaten as well. I did this shop yesterday and I just seen all the good stuff and I was like, I need to eat that. So it's these peanut butter Oreos. I don't know if you can even really see. But yeah, it's basically, I don't know if you remember these coming out, but I haven't really seen them anywhere in ages. They're just these like Oreo bars with like peanut butter flavour inside. Now since I was like a wee bit younger, like a teenager kind of, I've always got Oreos and I just dip them in peanut butter and eat them, and it's
Unreal, you need to try it if you haven't already.
it's just so handy that they came out with one that actually tastes like peanut butter, so you don't even need to bother like worrying about having to dip it in or anything. You can just eat them. They're so good. I ate like nearly the whole bag last night. So yeah, that's the end of the haul. That's our bag all empty. I'm gonna have to sit and clean up all this mess that's on the floor. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more hauls, let me know, comment below or send me a message on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram link below as well. Yeah, I'm so excited to start doing more autumn and Christmassy videos on my channel. I'm so excited. So if you want to see more videos, do subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.